A ban on fundraising. It's August 28th, 2025, and these are your headlines. The Texas Senate has approved legislation aimed at cutting off campaign cash during special sessions, a direct response to the recent Democrat quorum break. Senate Bill 19 by Houston Republican Paul Betancourt extends an existing ban on campaign contributions during regular legislative sessions to also cover special sessions held before September of an odd-numbered year. That means statewide officials and lawmakers would be barred from raising or accepting political donations during a special session. Any contributions that do come in would have to be returned within 30 days. The move comes after Democrats fled the state earlier this month to block passage of a new congressional map. During their absence, many turned to fundraising, using the standoff as a rallying cry for donors. That strategy backfired late Friday when a planned filibuster by Houston Democrat Carol Alvarado collapsed after it was revealed that she had sent out a fundraising email earlier in the day. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick praised the bill's passage, saying it'll make future walkouts harder to sustain. He said these vacations are very hard to maintain without donor funds. This bill will cut down on the number and length of special sessions and keep lawmakers on task, saving taxpayers money. Senate Bill 19 is now headed over to the Texas House for consideration. Attorney General Ken Paxton's taking aim at both the Texas Supreme Court and the 15th Court of Appeals, blasting what he calls a blindly political attempt to aid fraudster Beto O'Rourke. This comes after the state's highest court denied Paxton's request to reverse the 15th Court's decision halting a discovery and delaying a September 2nd hearing in his lawsuit against O'Rourke's group, Powered by People. Paxton has accused O'Rourke of deceptively raising money and handing out what he's calling Beto bribes to Democrat lawmakers who fled the state to block redistricting. The Attorney General's office argued the appeals court gave them an impossible deadline, less than 30 hours to respond to O'Rourke's 75-page filing, before issuing a stay that Paxton says effectively let O'Rourke resume fundraising without consequence. In a fiery post on X, Paxton warned that what we are witnessing in Texas right now is a constitutional crisis being orchestrated by activist judges on the Beto-loving 15th Court of Appeals. He also accused the Texas Supreme Court of siding with judicial activism by refusing to intervene.
Howdy, folks. It's Chris Salcedo from the Salcedo Storm podcast. You might know me from my TV show on Newsmax or my radio show on AM 700 KSEV in Houston. As a veteran broadcaster, author, and conservative political analyst, I've teamed up with Texas Scorecard to take a no-nonsense approach to the toughest questions Americans are wrestling with every day. Join me on the Salcedo Storm podcast, where I challenge the status quo and bring you fresh perspectives on the national, state, and cultural news. Tune in weekdays, available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Llano Independent School District has pulled the book Crank by Ellen Hopkins along with the entire 18 and over section of the high school library. That's according to a sworn affidavit from Superintendent Lindsay Mack Edwards, who confirmed the removals and said the materials will not be returned. The move follows ongoing challenges over explicit content in school libraries, led by Llano resident Bonnie Wallace. She formally petitioned the district to remove more than 200 titles that she's described as vulgar or inappropriate, including Crank, which she noted is banned in Texas prisons for its depictions of illegal acts. Wallace praised the district's decision, calling it a spiritual battle and urging other parents to keep pressing. She estimated roughly 70 books were removed when the adult section closed, citing compliance with the state's Reader Act and new legislation like Senate Bill 13. Those laws required districts to eliminate sexually explicit or harmful material and establish library advisory councils to oversee future acquisitions. Despite the victory, Wallace says harmful books do remain. She says they still have maybe 100, but praise God, because 100 is a lot easier to get under control than 218. Llano ISD has not commented publicly. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.